Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to set up your rat's cage. Obviously there's many different ways you can go about setting up a rat cage, so this isn't the only way to do it, and there's probably better ways you can go about doing it as well. This is just giving you an idea, and in this cage lives my 2 male rats. I don't know the measurements or the name of the cage, but I'll try and find out and put them on the screen. Let's get started. So really quickly, this is what my cage looks like, and the first thing you want to do when setting up your rat's cage is, come on, notice, out the way. What you want to do is start at the top. So what I like to do is put in hammocks, tubes, tunnels, any hanging chew toys that will be covered by the bottom. Obviously, depending on your sort of cage, you might use fleece like I do, you might use bedding, and obviously it just depends on your cage. But if I was to put the fleece down first, obviously it would make it difficult to hang things on this level, for example. So I like to hang everything up first, just to make life a little bit easier. So as you can see, I've got 2 hammocks, I've got 2 tough tubes, and then I've got a tube down here. And in the back here, I've just got this little tub from Poundland, which they can sit in or sleep in. So once this portion of the cage is done and I've hung everything up as I wish, I then move on to putting in the fleece. So before I start cleaning, I get out some fleeces ready so that I can line the cage. So here's just a selection of fleece that I've picked out for today. Some of this will line the bottom, some of these will go into houses. I'm sorry, but he's just adorable. Bless him. Now that the fleece is in, this is what it looks like, and it's now time to put in the houses. I do the biggest items first, so like houses and stuff, and then I can follow up with chew toys where they fit. I usually don't have a plan on where anything's going to go. I kind of just select the items I'm going to put in the cage and put them in wherever I can, while still trying to make enough spaces for them to hide and stuff, but also enough space for them to actually walk around. Back to the cage, it's a good idea to put in multiple hides and then also tunnels. So I've got a lot of tunnels hanging up, so I don't need too many, but you do want to hide for at least 1 each, if not 3. So I've got 2 rats, so ideally I should have 3. So I just got this absolutely battered hay house from Pets at Home, which I'm going to pop up here this time. It's a good idea as well to put the items in different places and use different items. So next I've got this little house here, which was on the top last time, so it's going to go on the bottom. And I can use this as a way of them to jump down. And then I also have this DIY bendy bridge that I made, and this can go, I think I put it here next to this. And I also have an area of the cage just at the back which is still not covered, so I'm just going to put this mat here so that they can chew on it and stuff, and they can also protect their feet on there. And I'm also going to add in this little log which I just put on there so that they can stand on it and things. And this can go down the bottom, like looking a little bit there. So now that is done, I can put in the chew toys. Isn't that right? So this is the selection that they have this week. It's a good idea to put in a variety of chew toys. You want at least a couple of different textures. So here I've just got wood, we've got this shiny wood, we've got, this has got different materials on it, and this is obviously a different material. And as you can see, some of these have been well chewed, some of them haven't been touched. But it's a good idea just to put in a variety anyway, because, this one they never touched, and then one day I woke up and it was looking like this. So hopefully this one will be like that as well. It's a good idea just to put in a variety and sprinkle them around. So there we go, we now have the chews just displayed around the cage, and that is actually it. So you obviously want to make sure that you've got water on the cage, whether that's in a bowl or a bottle. You might want to have multiple different options, and you also want to have food bowls. I've got one down here, and that is actually it. So obviously there's different things you can do. This isn't very interesting. That you can definitely find a lot of different setups with a lot more interest in them, but this just seems to work for my cage. And obviously you can add different things such as dig boxes and like different materials. Sometimes I'll add in like a paper bag for them to destroy, and other little things like that. But as long as you've got the basics, such as climbing options, sleeping options, chews, and also space to actually climb and run, then that is a basic setup for rats. So I hope you guys found this video interesting and helpful. If so, please leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!